This is the briefing from Transport Topics for November 4th. I'm Esmeralda Leon. Discover the full potential of your fleet with IQ Cruise. This isn't just cruise control. It's seamless integration, up to 9% fuel savings, and real-time insights. Easy for drivers to adopt, proven to perform. Drive smarter, drive IQ Cruise. After 4 decades of providing software to the trucking industry, McLeod is now integrating artificial intelligence into its transportation management systems. TT Managing Editor Seth Clevenger sits down with McLeod Software CEO Tom McLeod to find out why the company is incorporating AI into trucking software and how it will work for carriers and brokers. Catch the latest Road Signs podcast at ttn.ws/episode 179. Now let's dive into the day's top stories. Cybersecurity firm Proofpoint says hackers are partnering with organized crime groups to steal cargo from trucking carriers and freight brokers. The criminals use fake load postings and malicious links to gain remote access to company systems, then hijack shipments of goods like food, beverages, and electronics. The stolen cargo is sold online or shipped overseas with losses across the U.S. supply chain, now topping $35 billion annually. Proofpoint researchers say they've tracked multiple groups running dozens of campaigns, likely operating from Eastern Europe or Russia. A co-author of the report calls it a, quote, marriage of cybercrime and organized crime, end quote, and warns that these attacks pose a serious global threat to freight and logistics. Cardboard box shipments have dropped to their lowest third-quarter level since 2015, raising concerns about a soft holiday season. The Fiber Box Association says demand for corrugated boxes, those used to package and ship consumer goods, has slowed sharply as economic uncertainty weighs on retailers and consumers. Smurfit Westrock and International Paper both reported falling volumes and cut sales forecasts, while Packaging Corporation of America cited weak manufacturing and housing markets. Industry analysts see box orders as a bellwether for retail strength, and with October orders flat or below normal, expectations for a strong holiday rebound are fading fast. The Supreme Court this week is hearing arguments over whether President Donald Trump overstepped his authority by using emergency powers to impose tariffs. The outcome could redefine the limits of presidential power on trade. Trump has made tariffs central to both his economic and foreign policy agendas, using them to pressure countries on issues from border security to war negotiations. Lower courts have ruled that his use of the International Emergency Economic Powers Act went too far, but the administration argues the tariffs are lawful and vital to national security. A ruling against Trump could restrict future executive action and disrupt trade deals. A ruling in his favor would cement his sweeping use of tariffs as a diplomatic weapon. That's it for today. Remember, for all the latest trucking and transportation news, go to the experts at ttnews.com.
Spoken Layer.